Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm EarthScorpion, and I'm here to tell you a tale. A tale of the Old West. A tale of a super amazing wagon adventure. Now, some of these facts may sound unbelievable, but trust me, they are all true. Would a screen so CRT-like be a lie? I think not. So, let's begin our adventure. Between 1830 and 1870, nearly 500,000 Americans migrated west across the wagon trails. This is a story of one party and of three. But these don't look like the people who we know. No. We're going to tell this a lot more authentically. So, Aleph. She is of course a fair lady. But we need to care about details. So, of course, we all know she's unhealthily pale, but has adorable rosy cheeks. Now her hair... we need that proper feel. Well, firstly, we'll need to get more brown. Boringly brown. Except, that doesn't sound very much like Aleph, no? I think we need bright red to go with her adorable rosy cheeks. And long hair. And her eyes are, of course, the hardened eyes of a bandit. Her clothes, well, were probably red, soaked with blood of her foes. Now, the second party member is, of course, Havoc Fett. Now, he's a fine gentleman, but none of those faces are right, no, no. Now, I feel the most important thing to remember about him is his regimented square cut hair, which is of course black. Now, the really important thing is the bushiness of the beard. We need full bushy. Starting beard is the bushiest there is. And he's probably a dangerous desperado with a broad hat. Yes, that sounds very realistic. Now, the final party member, of course, will be Swordomatic. Now, Swordomatic, fair lady, a fine gentleman? Probably a fine gentleman. He, of course, is balding on top, with white hair, as befits an elderly gentleman like himself, but his eyes are cheeky and young at heart, with no facial hair. He would once try to grow it, but he was beaten down by Havocfek for trying it, because Havocfek is a dangerous desperado. So he is forced to dress like an old man in black and white. And like that, we have our party of hardened criminals. They're travelling in their trusty wagon, the Standard, a completely average wagon. So, day one, they set off into the forest. And we have our wagon. Seeing some animals in the clearing, they hurried ahead. They needed to stock up on food for a long journey. Yes. Now, animals, of course, are for killing. Now, American animals like stags and squirrels and skunks. All the most American of creatures. And turkeys! Who can forget the turkeys? We need to murder the turkeys and get a bow. But unfortunately, bandits have shown up. We need to kill the bandits. Damn it. Havocfek has been hit. Oh, such cruelty. His old bandit gang must have been looking for him. I don't know what that is. It's apparently a hawk. Truly the most dangerous of weapons. But bandits have machine guns? Ah, the bandits have been killed. Now, Aleph has her hawk, and she's eating berries, as befits an Aleph. Unfortunately, a bear wants the berries. What kind of creature would do that? Try to steal such kind of... Oh dear. Unfortunately, the bear's extended family has heard the cry after Aleph cruelly murdered it. So she's going to kill all those bears too, and the babies, even the younglings. Aleph has run back to the wagon, however, and they've reached a river crossing. A river crossing, you say? Yes, a river crossing. Havokfek has a brilliant idea to try to jump over the river. Alternatively, they could ford it. Now, he asked Aleph and, Sordomatics. And unfortunately, Aleph threatened them all with knives, so they chose to jump it. They took a running jump and leapt from atop of a ledge. And where did they go? They made it across the bear, but unfortunately they angered some bees. Deadly, deadly bees. Deadly, deadly bees. Oh, such cruelty. What kind of nature has such beasts in it like that? But they are bees. Fortunately, they found a laser rifle, and then they entered the Great Plains, armed with a laser rifle. Havokfet and Aleph were hurt, but Sordomatic was not. Ah, but fortunately the oxen have feasted upon the grass. We shall see what happens now. Ah, the oxen move more quickly after eating well. They've increased the mobility of their cart. Lucky them, because now they've come across a large herd of buffalo, which they shot with their laser gun. Truly, this was the massacre of a buffalo. And unfortunately, Havokfek got hurt again. He's probably going to die. But there are buffalo, more buffalo. Fortunately, by murdering the buffalo, they realized they could take their meat. Truly, they were wise in the American ways. Oh, Havokfek, Sordomatic got hurt. Oh dear, Havokfek has died painfully from internal bleeding because he was smashed into by a buffalo. We will learn from his example and then shoot the buffalo with rocket launchers. There are even more buffalo with even more rocket launchers. No, wait, no, we're out of rocket launchers, oh dear. So we're going to have to systematically murder the buffalo. Well, at least we're doing nicely for hides, even if we can't really get... Ow. Well, that was a net. Oh dear, now for some angry buffalo. Perhaps they're angry about all that buffalo murder they've done. It's really their fault. I blame Aleph personally. Unfortunately, she's driving at the moment and she has the gun, so it's like... Oh, well, that was a no. Ah, fur trader. How convenient. He wants to buy... They have a lot of hides. The fur trader offered them supplies in exchange for animal hides. Well, what would you buy? You buy health, of course. Aleph, of course, takes it for herself. The others will take nothing else. But then they hear distant gunshots. Gunshots, they say. Why, goodness. Someone might need their help. Alternatively, they could ignore the gunshots and continue on. Of course, they investigated. Sordomatic left a wagon to investigate. It was a bank being robbed by bandits. Time for Sordomatic to be a hero. He must shoot the bandits without harming innocent bystanders. My goodness. Be a hero, Sordomatic. Murder all these people. Murder them all. They must die. That was lucky. Like a cruel, vengeful ninja, he got hit. One of them got away, but at least no innocents were killed. Ah! Sordomatic noticed a strange smell coming from a nearby camp. He decided to investigate. Oh dear! Sordomatic felt sick. Now he's lost all his health. He's probably going to die too. Sordomatic saw an antique pistol sitting near the camp. He picked it up on the way back to his wagon. An antique pistol, you say? Yes, an antique pistol. Ah, that sounds good. Unfortunately, there's a noise coming from a tall grass. It was a diseased monkey. My goodness, lots of diseased monkeys. Oh dear, Sordomatic vomited out his internal organs so close to health. And Aleph has abandoned him. Of course, she likely planned it. She ate a good meal of squirrel kebab too, completely uselessly. If only you'd survived, Sordomatic. she's reached another river. This one is too deep to cross, to ford. What will she do? Aleph had the brilliant idea to swim underwater through the river. Alternatively, Aleph could go around it through a desert path. Well, of course, this is an Aleph idea, so she will swim it. And her underwater cart. Truly, the deadly piranhas were the deadliest of piranhas. Lots and lots of deadly piranhas. Fortunately, she had a flamethrower. An underwater flamethrower. And poisonous jellyfish on top of it. Oh dear, and the oxen got freaked out and swam too fast. Oh, and Aleph was stung by a jellyfish. And here ends the tragic tale of our heroes, where they ended there in a fast-moving mess of jellyfish and piranhas. Alas, this is all we have time for today, but perhaps we shall talk to you again and speak of another tale of the valiant Westerners who went to explore the lands of far-off America. Alas, and farewell, my friends. Farewell indeed.